A very good morning to all of you. Today we'll start with the chapter 5 acid, base and salt. You can open your textbook page number 58. Whatever it is given in the page number 58, can you recall that is not included? We'll start with the ionic compound. So first of all, what is the meaning of ionic compound? All acids, base and the salts, they are ionic compounds. Why? Because they contain ions. So how the ionic bond is formed? Ionic bond is also called as electrovalent bond. How such bond is formed? When the one metal and this is a non-metal, they combine, so they forms an ionic compound. So how it happens? Now if you consider this atom as a sodium, okay, the atom which loses electron gets positively charged and the atom which gains electron gets negatively charged. So positive charge is called as cations and negative charge is called as anions. Then the force of attraction between these two ions result in the formation of the bond and it result in the formation of the compound. So what it is states that it is a type of linkage formed from the electrostatic attraction between the oppositely charged ions in a chemical compound. So one is plus and one is minus. You can see Na is plus and Cl is minus. Such a bond forms when the valence electrons of one atom are transferred permanently to the another. So this is a valence electron which is transferred permanently to the other. So that is there. So the atom that loses the electron becomes positively charged, so that is called as cations, and that gain electrons becomes negatively charged, so that is called as an anion. So ionic bond result in the compound known as ionic or electrovalent compound. So example is given about the sodium. Now sodium electronic configuration is 281. It gives one electron and its electronic configuration becomes 28, so that is a stable electron arrangement. Chlorine electronic configuration is 287. It accepts and it gets converted into chloride ion and its electronic arrangement is 288. 28, 8 like that. So that is a stable electron arrangement. So there is a strong electrostatic force which pulls the sodium ion and chloride ion together. So an ionic bond is formed. So sodium chloride is an ionic compound. Now we will move to the next topic. What is the meaning of dissociation? Dissociation, it is that this ionic compound are in solid state. So that is crystal structure they are having. So when they dissolve in the water, so the water molecules, it push the ions apart from each other. So the force of attraction between them reduces and these ions, they are moved away from each other and this result in the dissociation. So it said that when ionic compound dissolves in water, the ions in the solid separate. This is HCl, so you can say H plus and then Cl minus separate and disperse uniformly throughout the solution because water molecules surround and solvate the ions. Solvate means it dissolves. Whatever the attractive force is there, that dissolves, reducing the strong electrostatic force between them. So this process represent a physical change known as dissociation. So in short, you can say it is a separation of ions that occurs when a solid ionic compound dissolves. So this I have given example. Here you can see HCl aqueous giving H plus plus Cl minus NaOH, so that it is there. These are called as a weak acids and this is called as a weak base ammonia. So acetic acid giving acetate ion and H plus ion, and then ammonia plus H2O giving ammonium ion and then OH minus ion. So like this it is there. So there are strong acid and strong base. So this is called as a strong NaOH. NaOH is a strong base and HCl will be the strong acid like this. So this I have given you one reaction I shown you. So what is according to Arrhenius theory? Acid is a substance that gives H plus ion on dissolving in the aqueous solution. It increases the concentration of H plus ion in the solution. The base is a substance that ionizes OH minus ion by dissolving in the aqueous solution. So that is I give an example of NaCl, that is a salt plus water giving Na plus and plus Cl minus. So this is about the salt, and about the acid it is here HCl and NaOH. And how you define alkali? The base which are highly soluble in water. NaOH it is base, potassium hydroxide it is base, which are highly soluble in water, they are called as alkaline. So it is said NaOH, so that is sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide are strong alkalis. while ammonia it is a weak alkali because it is a weak base. Okay, next it is called as the basicity of an acid. What is the meaning of basicity? The number of H plus ion obtained by the dissociation of one molecule of acid is called is basicity. So that is, this is the meaning of the basicity, how much it gives H plus ion, so by the dissociation, so that is called as an basicity. Acidity of the base means the number of OH minus ion obtained by dissociation of one molecule of a base is called is basicity. How much OH minus, just is sodium hydroxide will give how much OH minus ion? 1. Magnesium hydroxide will give 2 OH minus ion. So like that it is called as an acidity of the base. For basicity also it is there, HCl it is there, H2SO4 gives 2 H plus ions, HNO3 it is there which give 3 H plus ion. So that is called as a basicity of an acid, and this is called as an acidity of the base. Now next we come to the topic as concentration. Before we come to this, we'll come to this. Concentration means how much the amount of solute it is dissolved in a solution. For example, if you take a in 1 glass of the water, 1 glass of water, if you add 5 spoons of sugar, and in another glass of water if you add 2 spoons of sugar, which solution is concentrated where you added 5 spoons of sugar? So that is the meaning of concentration of the solution. Concentration of the solution is amount of the solute dissolved in specific amount of the solution. Glass of water it is same, solute whatever you have taken sugar in 1 glass it is 5 spoon, and in other glass it is 2 spoon. So that is the meaning of concentration. Next it is a grams per liter. This it will be useful for solving the sum. It is called as a mass of solute in grams. So that is, we have to measure the solute in grams. Dissolved in 1 liter of the solution is called gram per liter. So these are the terms in order to calculate while solving the sum. Next is the molarity. This is also we used. Molarity means moles of the solute per 1 liter of the solution. What is the formula? Moles of the solute upon liter of the solution. It is represented by the letter as capital M, and unit it is mole per liter. Now next it is the pH. What is the meaning of pH? pH it shows whether the solution it is acidic or the base. So pH it stands for the potential of hydrogen. It has a value number, it is 1 to 14 with 7 as a middle. So that is a 7 as a middle. So that means it is called as a neutral. So values below 7 indicate acidity, which increases as the number decreases, 1 being the most acidic. So you can see here this is 14. So the pH it is more. So what it is? It is a basic. Okay, less value. So that means it is an acidic. So 1 it is an acidic. It is said that, see, you can see that below 7 indicates acidity, okay, which increases as the number decreases. So as the number decreases, acidity increases, and above 7 it will be basic. So this is the meaning of the pH. So how you define? It is a measure of how acidic or basic a solution is, and this is a definition of the pH. Next we come to neutralization. Neutralization, it is a chemical reaction in which acid and base react to form the salt and water as a product. So in a neutralization reaction there is a combination of what? H plus ion and OH minus. H plus ion from the acid and OH minus ion from the base, which forms a water. So it is generally an acid base neutralization reaction. Acid plus base, you can write as alkali also, then salt and water. So strong acid and strong base neutralization, so that it is said that HCl plus NaOH, then how it is? HCl dissociates in water as H plus and then Cl minus, and NaOH means Na plus and OH minus. So it gives what? This is NaCl and water, na? So it will be Na plus, then Cl minus, and then water. This Na will get cancelled. Cl will get cancelled. So what you get as water molecules. So it is said that when the spectator ions are removed, the net ionic equation shows H plus plus OH minus forming water in a strong acid base reaction. So that is when a strong acid and a strong base fully neutralize. So that means it is a neutralization reaction. What will be the pH? pH is neutral, and neutral pH means it has a value which is equal to the 7. The remaining topic, whatever it is there, so that will continue afterwards. The question answer related to this topic I will give you. You can write down in the notebook.